Yeah, it's me, Brian, again. Hey, remember last week I made that video? I was cleaning up the garage and I discovered that there was 2 cases of moonshine in the garage and I accidentally broke a couple of the bottles. Well, today I wanted to explain to you guys what moonshine is and how they make it. Right? You know what I'm saying? Here, this is how they make it. Right? Corn. They have a still, with this big giant contraption that boils water, and it's got a coil of tubes that runs down, and then collects the steam. The steam of the alcohol, and then as it cools, it converts back into liquid, and they collect that, and that's moonshine. They put cornmeal, sugar, yeast, water, right? And sometimes, traditionally back in the old days, like in 1800s and shit, they used malt, right? Sometimes, when they didn't before refined sugar, they used malt or barley or rye, right? And they did this. The water, the yeast, right, the cornmeal, and the sugar is put in the still. You know what I'm saying? As it's heating up, right in the hot water, and they let it sit for a few hours and let it cook down and shit. And this is called mash. And then once the time, the set amount of time has passed, each shiner, you know what I'm saying, has got his own little recipe, his own little time thing here. But then they crank up the fire and they start to boil the mash, and that in turn evaporates the alcohol into steam, and then the steam coils up, runs down, and they collect it in the jars. Moonshine, pure raw distilled liquor. Right? It's still whiskey, but at this point, you know what I'm saying, it's 200 proof. It's like, 50% alcohol, as opposed to bourbon, you know what I'm saying, or Kentucky whiskey or sipping whiskey, which is between 40 and 45% alcohol. And then you got, tequila or vodka, or if it's 80 or 90 proof, it's higher. You know what I'm saying? 100 proof, right? Wild Turkey 101 is 101 proof, right? But this right here is 50% pure alcohol, raw hooch, moonshine, right? Now, this is the funny part. I was reading this earlier, right? And I was, had this idea for making this video, right? And the definition, according to, uh, wait, here we go. That the definition, according to the dictionary, moonshine, right, is a noun, right? Number one is an illicitly distilled or smuggled liquor. Synonyms: alcohol, bootleg liquor, drink or more. And the number two, right, moonshine, is too foolish talk or ideas. Here's the quote: "Whatever I said, it was like moonshine." Right. Now the funny part is that right. Uh, it says moonshine is any kind of alcohol, usually whiskey or rum, that is made in secret to avoid high taxes or outright bans on alcoholic drinks. The term moonshine comes from Britain, where it originally was a verb, moonshining, that referred to any job or activity that was done late at night, because the operators of illegal whiskey stills had to conduct their business out of the sight of legal authorities. These backwoods brewmasters became known as moonshiners, and the term became exclusively theirs. Moonshiners are the people who actually make the alcohol. Bootleggers are the smugglers who transport it and sell it. In colonial times, these distributors would conceal their product inside their tall riding boots, which is how they got their name, bootleggers. More recently, bootleggers in the 30s, 40s, and 50s took to racing cars packed with moonshine through the night to avoid local police. Their mechanical skills developed as they learned to drastically increase the horsepower of their vehicles to outrun the authorities. They were burning moonshine in a gas tank. This created a culture of car lovers in the southern United States that eventually grew into the popular NASCAR racing series. Now, here's the funny fact, right? In fact, the winner of the first ever NASCAR race had used the same car to make a bootleg run just a week earlier. Right? See now. Now, some of you guys even laughed and made all kind of comments. Canuck girls, your stomach must be made of iron to drink that shit. Well, you know what? When it's made right and it's made good, right, and the shiner takes care and he takes pride in his work, you know what I'm saying, whether it's legal or illegal, this is how smooth it is. Remember, 50% alcohol. It's straight from China, and this is good shit. Right? Now, how much did you bang, Brian? This year, I'm working on the second bottle. Well, I'm saying, yeah, put a lime in, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I put tonic water or something. Today I'm gonna mix a Sunkist with it. Right? Or ginger ale goes really good with it. You know what I'm saying? 7 Up or Sprite. But I don't recommend drinking it straight out of the jar because if you do, you'll get high as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? But I drank a gin and tonic earlier. I made the lady a cocktail earlier. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, yeah. How am I doing? How you doing with the moonshine, Brian? Just me, Brian. We're having a good old time today, ain't we? Cheers. Okay, good ass whiskey right here. Thank you.